They decided to bring back X-Men, and as you can see, there have been some major budget cuts. This is the most startling example. It went viral on Twitter. On the right, you see the original character Rogue and how she looked like. And on the left, you can see that it's not that they nerfed the rear, they removed it altogether. And many such changes, only to the female cast. The male characters completely left unchanged. I mean, it is what you would expect. I mean, the 2016 feminist movement would call this misogynistic. And unironically, I would have to agree with them. The people in charge absolutely detest. I mean, they have declared war on the feminine form. They have like some weirdos on Twitter that agree with them. Like if you even bring up this point, they will say, "Oh, well, why don't you go watch porn?" It's like, first of all, listen, okay, I know that your testosterone levels are in the minus, but for the rest of us men that actually do have some testosterone in us, we're attracted to women. Okay, we find it beautiful. Just because we like to look at a statue of Venus or at a beautiful Renaissance painting, that doesn't mean we need to masturbate. Like I know that if your testosterone is in the minus, you do not understand these emotions, you do not understand these feelings, but like that's fine. You know, go play God of War, go play with your naked Kratos, go enjoy like your furry fandom or whatever you're into, and just stop getting into conversations with things that you just don't understand. And it's also the interesting take. It's like, okay, so you want me to watch porn, yes? Like things that actually hurt women in real life? Like I don't think anyone wants their daughter to do pornography, right? And I don't think any mother wants that of her daughter. I don't think that the daughter itself that does pornography wants the father to know because she is ashamed, right? So like, it is an industry that exploits women according to feminism. And you prefer men to actually watch women getting exploited rather than watch some cartoons. Like this is your logic. This is your big brain American take. All right, no, I just wanted to understand how deep the misogyny goes. But let's discuss a little bit about Rogue character and why it's actually important for her to be hypersexualized. Like, if you make Rogue and you don't hypersexualize her, you have done the character injustice. Like, you didn't understand what the original author meant. You didn't understand why she is famous around the world. Like, you lack the understanding, okay? I don't know why, though. Like, is your brain incapable of reaching that understanding? Or is it ignorance, bigotry? What is it? But you know what? It's fine. You came to the right place. I will educate you. I will explain to you why Rogue must be, like it is imperative, alright? Like it is pivotal for Rogue to be hypersexualized. The whole thing with her character is that she cannot experience human touch. Her power is that she can take any other mutant's ability, so it's one of the most powerful abilities in the entire X-Men universe, and she can fly, she can levitate, she can do all this cool stuff. She's got one of the most beautiful bodies in X-Men as well, but she can never experience the touch of another person. Can you imagine what that does to someone's psyche? Like, can you even picture the trauma that does to a person? And everyone around her, right? You look at her and she's like this gorgeous, beautiful lady. And she probably even wants to hug you, but she cannot. The first X-Men movie had a really nice scene with her. I think it's like literally in the opening where she has a passionate moment with her boyfriend. And all of a sudden the boyfriend goes into a coma. And that's due to the fact that her powers have awakened. So, imagine what this does to her. Like, imagine what this does to a teenage girl. Like, she realizes at that point that for the rest of her life, she is never going to be able to touch another person. She's not going to be able to have any type of physical contact with another human being. She is a tragic character. Like she is the type of person that is incredibly strong emotionally because she does not break under this. Any other human being would probably go through a crisis when they would realize that their entire life is going to be that one of loneliness. Like, despite the fact that she is beautiful and she would be able to have everything, right? Like she's pretty much like the perfect being in the X-Men universe. But the only thing that is not there is the fact that she can't touch anyone. It's kind of similar to the Fantastic Four, The Thing. Like, The Thing is also incredibly strong, and he's got like all these powers, but his entire body is made out of rock, so he can't feel anything. Right? Like, these are tragic heroes. They are interesting because of their flaws. Like, if you look at modern heroes that Hollywood is making, right? They make the strong woman, like for example, Bruce Banner, the Hulk. Like, he's got this conflict with himself. He's got this conflict with his other persona, with the Hulk, and whenever he changes, he loses control, right? So when Marvel makes She-Hulk, she's not interesting because she doesn't have any of those things. Like, initially, She-Hulk was kind of like a joke character because it's like, oh, look, she's like this pretty beautiful woman. But they made her so that she's not pretty, she's not beautiful. She changes as the Hulk. She got no drawback. She's better than the Hulk at everything. She is not an interesting character due to that. And this is why Rogue from X-Men is popular around the world, while the TV show She-Hulk barely gets any traction. It's like they don't understand that in order to have a character that's popular, it actually needs to have some flaws. It needs to have some drawbacks. And the thing with Rogue is that if she's not beautiful, if she's like, I don't know, like morbidly obese or something, it doesn't play the role of the siren, right? Like she is alluring, she is attractive, she makes you want to hug her, but like you realize that if you do, you're going to die, right? So like it's that trope of the alluring siren, of the I guess Marvel Succubasu, if it makes sense. You know, I really like this character, and what they are doing to her is like they're just making her boring, plain. I mean, swap her out with any other female character and it still works, kind of thing, because she's got no originality. And the gaslighting is, well, beauty comes in all shapes and sizes, and it's like interesting how you know exactly which shape and size to remove. Like, if you generally believe that, eventually you would have a character that's actually attractive, but like for some reason you constantly know, beyond the shadow of a doubt, which assets to take away from the character in order to make the character less appealing. Let me know what you guys think, though, and as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care.